Welcome to day number 6 of 7 days Grow My Business Challenge, which is aimed at discussing some of the business growth secrets and strategies of highly successful businesses out there, and to challenge you to use the same secrets and strategies to move your business from a just managing to a fast growing business as soon as possible, inshallah. I remain Abdulmuiz Hassan Yusuf. I'm a direct response copywriter and a digital marketer. And if you've been following this challenge from day one, we've done day one, day two, day three, day four, day five, and this is what is day 6. And if you've not actually watched the previous challenge, and you're a business owner, I will advise you to do so because I think they are going to benefit you a lot. And if you've done so, you will know that you've actually done a lot of things. But in my own opinion, I'm going to tell you that most of the things we've done so far in the previous challenges are more of like ingredients for effective marketing of your product or of your services. The things that we've done is just that we are building the blocks because foundation is what is the key to everything. So we are just gathering the ingredient, we are building the foundation. And now we want to use the foundation to build an effective marketing campaign for your product or for your service. That is why I call this D6 challenge, how to channel the emotional desire of people to buy your product or your service, because that is what marketing and marketing campaigns is all about. And we want to see how you can appeal to the modern nature herself. So that being said, the first aspect of marketing, in every aspect of marketing campaign, is for you to grab the attention of the ideal people whom you want to market your product to. Their attention, because we are in a world whereby the attention of people is scattered. The family is calling for their attention, friends are calling for their attention, movie, the news, the work, so many things is calling for their attention. So, and you too as a business owner, you have your good product there, you have your good service there. If you cannot grab their attention, if you cannot compete for their attention and bring their attention from all other things that are calling for their attention, they will not even know that they will not recognize that you have a good product. They will not recognize that your product is for them. So you have to compete in the competition of grabbing people's attention. Whether you are doing your business offline or you are doing your business you're online. The most important aspect of you marketing your product is to grab the attention of the people whom you want to sell your product to. And having known that, and that is why you will see, even if you are doing your product online, if you see Mr. Biggs paint their building in red and yellow color. Why did they paint it in such color? Because they know that red and yellow color are attention grabbing colors. If you see a business design the outdoor of their business, why did they actually design it such way? It's just to grab the attention of the kind of people whom they are looking for in their business. So the same thing for you too. The number one thing is for you to be able to grab the attention of the people you are looking for. And that is why I more of like title this how to tell people stop whatever you're doing and give me your attention. This is what let's say the filmmakers, if you will see that there are season films, and you will see a film will have, let's say, from season 1 to season 30, and every season is going to have like episode 1 to episode 30. And despite the fact that people's attention is being called by a lot of things, and that's those same people will still sit down to watch that movie from season 1 to the season 30. That should tell you that those season filmmakers, there's something behind their grabbing of people's attention. So if they can do it, then you too, you can do it too, to grab people's attention towards your business. And I'm going to teach you some of these strategies. And that is why we're going to I'm going to call this how to recruit 4 powerful attention grabbers for your product or for your service. Yes, the 4 attention grabbers I have for you. Number one, unusual. Yes, anything that is unusual, that is what not what happens what on a daily basis. It's always what grab people's attention. And that is why you see that what news grabs people's attention, because the news of today is different from the news of yesterday. It's different from that of day before yesterday. That's why news grab people's attention. That is why stories tell grab people's attention, because your story is different from my story, is different from the story of another person. Stories, what they are unusual, they grab people's attention. That is why anything that is more of like secret of what something, it grabs what people's attention, because by the word secret, it's not usual thing. Anything that is unique, it grabs what people's attention. Why are what these things what grabbing what people's attention? Is because they are somehow what unusual. So this is one of number one element of what grabbing what attention. Number two is what emotional, what something that is emotionally compelling, that appeals to people's what emotion, because it is emotion that what drive people to what to act. So if anything appeals to any of the basic what emotional what desires, it grabs what people's what attention. Maybe the desire for comfort, desire for survival, desire for what comfortable living condition. It grabs people's what attention. And this is the fact that emotional what compelling what information, it's one of the things that what grabs a lot of what people's what attention, because a lot of what people act based on what emotion. It is very few amount of people that what that think critically before they act about what they are going to what act. So you are not just appealing to emotion, you are appealing to people that they will even think logically before what they make what decision. And that is why I say emotionally compelling slash intellectually what interesting. For those kind of what people who are logical what thinkers, who will think critically about what the situation before what they act. Yes, we are putting what the elements that will grab their own attention to. Apart from that, we have what effect on the reader. People care about themselves. So one of the things that what grabs their attention the most is whenever they see that what the thing has what a direct what impact on what on them, the effect it has, the benefit what it has on them. It has what one effect on their what on their life. No matter how, let's say somebody, let's say you are in a crowd of people and the place is so crowded, a lot of noise. The moment somebody shouts your name from wherever in the room. The next thing is that what, as despite the fact that the place is crowded, the place is a lot of what noise going on. The moment you hear your name in that what crowd, your attention will be toward where the sound is coming from. Why? Because it has what direct what effect on you. And that is why if you want to grab people's attention, let the message have what some aspect of what, let it have what some direct what effect on them. What is the direct benefit will they get from it? And the number one is what curiosity. Human being is a curious creature. Curiosity in the sense that he wants to know. He wants to know why. He wants to know how. He wants to know what is it. So anything that will what create, bring up what this kind of what question. What is it? How? When? Things like that. This is a what element of what curiosity. The more curious what they are, the more they want to know, and it is something that probably they will not know until what they go to what to find out what more. These are 4 powerful what attention what grabbing what element, which in every in any way in your what marketing what promotion, you just have to look for a way of what introducing 1 or 2 or 3 of what this attention what grabbing what element. So that being said, now look at these 2 image. The in copywriting they are called what lead. Let's say what A lead is more of like the first few sentences which somebody will see first. Let's say you are scrolling through the internet and what the first few sentences you see are about what a promotion or a sales what letter. That is what is called what lead. That will tell you whether to continue reading or not to continue what reading. So these are what two. And the two of them are about what skill. So let's say you are broke 2023 and you're a fan of the paradigm shift skill rather than just a degree by Professor Isa Ali Pantami, the former communication minister. You know, that book is somehow what getting a lot of people's what attention, more especially in Nigeria here. So and let's say you are also what a fan of what that paradigm what shift. And let's say you are a graduate, you have your degree, and now you are looking into what I need a skill to more of like complement what my degree. And you are reading through the internet, and one of these two leads the headline what you scroll past one of these what two. The first one is, do you want to be a self boss like me? Do you hate being ordered around by one rude master? Then read on. That means you see now they're asking you to what continue reading. Then the second one, this is the 2 days corona period skill that made me 334,000 in just 3 weeks and a millionaire later. And I will teach you like I taught over 200 lucky people who were once broke. Plus, you will get 3 free gifts if you are lucky too. Dear beloved, uh, if you're serious about learning a lucrative skill this 2023 that can earn you a reliable and a legitimate income consistently, then read this message line by line. And because this skill is so easy to learn, I will pay you 30K if I fail you guaranteed. Before I continue, now this one too want to continue now. Now let's say you come across what these two. To be sincere, which one do you find which one grabs your attention the most? Which one will you want to continue reading between the two of them? So before you okay, maybe you've made your decision now, but let's look into the four attention grabbing what element that I made mention. Let's start with the first one. You say there should be element of what unusual about it. Do you want to be a self what boss? To me, a lot of what people have been saying this kind of what message before. Yes, because being a what self boss, anybody can become a self boss. Even the lady that is selling akara on the street, she's a boss of herself. Somebody that is a bricklayer is also a self boss of himself. So it's not really unusual. And do you hate being ordered around by one rude master? Yes, this is element of emotion. Yes, it is calling for your what emotion of what you are not interested, what you don't want. Yes. Apart from that, then intellectually compelling, it is not there. Then element of direct benefit that it will have on you. Yes, it has what direct element benefit it will have on you because it's appealing to if you want to become a self boss. Then element of curiosity, there is no element of curiosity here. Now looking at the second one, let's start. The first thing is what? This is the 2 days corona period skill. Now the question is, which skill is corona period skill? Out of all the skill in the world, which one is corona what period skill? This is element of what? Curiosity. You start asking which skill is that one? And what things like that. And here it is clearly mentioning what skill. And this is what just like what calling you who is looking for what a skill directly. And continue that made me 300 and what 34,000 in just what 3 weeks. This is element of what emotion. Yes, people, it is appealing to what? To emotion of what? Earning, emotion of what? Gaining, emotion of what? Greed, and what? Things like what? That. Apart from that, and I will teach you, like, and I will teach you, even from the word I will teach you. This is telling you what? Direct what? Impact what? On you. Direct benefit what? it has on you. Like I taught over 200 lucky people. This is element of what? Intellect. If you are thinking critical about it, you remember the concept of what? Social what others are doing. Now, this is not just an ordinary what skill. Other what 200 what lucky people, not just ordinary what people. Lucky people have what gone through what this what particular what passed through what this skill. And apart from that, and you will get what 3 free gifts if you are lucky too. This is another what element of what emotion. People want what something that is what free. If you are lucky, and this is telling you it's not just ordinary what free, just ordinary what just anyhow what free gift. It is a exclusive what free gift that what it is when you are lucky that you will be able to get what this free 3 different what free gifts. Dear beloved, if you are serious about learning a lucrative skill this 2023 that can earn you a reliable and legitimate income consistently, this is another element that is appealing to what intelligent, because intelligent person don't just want to learn what anyhow what skill. He wants to learn a skill that is what reliable over a period of time. He wants to learn a skill that is what legitimate, and he wants a skill that is going to earn him what consistent what income. Then read this message line by line, and because this skill is so easy to learn, I will pay you 30k if I fail you. Now this is another element of what that is appealing to what intellect, and it is also what appealing to what to the emotion of what of the person. That is what that about the first what thing about what that. The second thing is that what if you want to look at these two leads, the two what image from the perspective of what value element. If you're part of what if you've watched the day 3 challenge, it's all about how to make your product, your service so valuable that it makes what people want to salivate. Now, between these two, which one contain what the element of what value? The first element of value we made mention was about what the dream outcome. Look at the first one. Do you want to be a self boss like me? Yes, this is telling you what the dream outcome. The dream outcome is what becoming what a self boss. Then element number 2, likelihood of what of getting the dream outcome is not here, because it's not what appealing to any likelihood of what getting it. Then the third element is what the risk of not getting it. What is the risk is not what here too. And number 3, the time that is going the time delay. People want to what get what they want as fast as possible. So the element of time is also not what here. The element of what is of what getting what they want is not what here too. And the element of what effort is not what here. Less effort is not here too. An element of what less sacrifice is not here. But if you look at the second one, this is the 2 days corona period skill that made me 300 and what 334,000 in just what. This is what element that is what appealing what to the dream outcome, because somebody that is wants to learn a skill, he wants to learn a skill that is going to make him what money, that is going to what make him what rich. So the dream outcome what is there. The second thing is what likelihood of what achieving what the dream outcome. And if you look at what the second what paragraph here, and I will teach you like I taught over what 200 lucky people who were once broke. This is what element of likelihood of what achieving what you want, because 200 other people, over 200 other people have already what got what they want, the same what their dream outcome they want from this skill. So it's not like what you are going to become the first person that is going to learn. Other 200 people have what passed through what this skill acquisition before you. Now, perceived likelihood of what achievement is what here. The next thing is what risk, that is what involved here. And if you look at what the last paragraph what here, and I will pay you 30k if I what fail you. That is what risk telling you that what there's no what risk here, because even if you cannot what learn what, it is the owner of this particular what course that is going to pay you back. So here you're not what risking what anything here. And that is what risk involved. The next thing is what time delay. People want to get what they want as soon as what possible. And look here, it is a skill that made me so amount in just what 3 weeks. How many government job salary job that earns somebody as much as what this amount of money in just what 3 weeks? That means what the time what delay here is what is more of like what is what fast. The result for the person who is what advertising what for this what skill. The time what it took him what to get what he wants from this skill was what little, just what 3 weeks. Time delay, it is what it is reduced. Then the element of what is. If you look at what this last paragraph, and because this skill is so easy to learn, this is telling you that what is not a skill that what you have to be so skillful, you have to become a master, you have to be so intelligent before you can what learn. This is the element of what less it is what element of what is. Element of what effort, yes, is not here too. Then the last thing is what sacrifice. The element of what sacrifice are not what here too. But now I know you have what you've made your decision about what which one you find what much what appealing attention what vibing here. So now let me tell you what the little what story behind what these two images that you're seeing here. You see the first one here, there's a woman, she's an athlete, one of to one of in one of these northern athlete market, and she's helping a guy who created what this particular course. As an athlete, you know, athlete marketers, they help people more of like market their product to get what commission. After what they send people to the what to the sales page here. If the people eventually enroll for this course, they get their commission. That is the work of what affiliate what marketers. So she was having what struggling selling. She generated lead for this course. She did some free class, and the next thing is that from the free class, she sent them to this page, and a lot of what people the people were not signing up for the course. So she met me if there's something we can do to more of like promote the course together. So since she has already held a free class and she has already sent them uh to the sales page, what like that. So I thought of, okay, we can do more of like follow up what messages with for them. So we set up a 7 days follow up message sequence. But before we even start the follow up, I asked her to send me the landing page where she's going to send what the leads to, and I this is was the landing what page. This particular what this is the beginning of what the landing page. And reading through it, I read through the landing page from the beginning to the end. As a copywriter, I after reading the landing page, to be sincere, the offer was good, the product was good, it was like a very good what product, very valuable product. But just the way I say, apart from having the good product, you must know how to what market what the product what effectively. As a copywriter, I felt there's more that can be done to this what sales page that is going to make it more compelling than this. So I told her that, but since she's not the owner of the course, she's just an affiliate. There's nothing she can do about it. So after we're through with our even before being through with the with the follow up, then there was a time I thought of let me just let me reach out to the creator of this course in particular. Let me tell him if he can what improve his what since he has a good product and his what offer is what incredible. He should more of like make his landing page better than this. Then I reach out to him, and he one thing is that he is also a digital marketer. He's a digital marketing consultant. So he didn't even care about it since I told him I'm a digital marketer, I'm a copywriter. So he was like, "Who the hell are you?" I'm a stranger to him, so he didn't bother uh he didn't bother responding to my message when I told him that there's more that he can do to make his landing page better than what this. Even from the headline, it's not really what grabbing what people's what attention. So people will not be willing to more like continue reading. So he ignored what the message. So after we were through with our follow up message, there was a day I just thought of, why not let this guy know the implication? He has a good product. There is a way he can make his landing page better than this. So I went back to the sales page. I went back to the sales page again. I read through it, and I was reading through the sales page. I was picking out the important information that I need, the important what ingredient what that I need, because I want to help him what create another more of like the lead again. And as I was what bringing out what the important what things that I need from what the sales page, and that is how I come up with this second lead that you are seeing here. And after coming up with it, what I did is that I sent it to him, and when he saw it, he was like surprised. And why am I what saying this? This is just to tell you that what you can have a very good product, you can have a very good service, but apart from having the good product, the good service, marketing it is another thing. Most of what the challenge we've passed through, there are ingredients of what of doing effective marketing, creating what effective what copy for your for your product, marketing message. But you can have all the ingredients, but if you don't know how to more of like use them what properly, you will still more of like what end up what creating what a more of like a sales page like this what first one. And that being said, that is why what the knowledge of copywriting is what is important, because copywriting is you knowing what to say, knowing when to say it, and how to say what it. It's not just about having the information, knowing what to do with the information, when to input what a particular what element, and how to even what do it. So that is all about what copyright. And if you are a business what owner, if you it's one of what the challenges of what business owner. Yes, you have what the aspect of your business to deal with, but it's one of what the skill you have to what learn. You learn how to market your product and what aspect of what copywriting. If you cannot what learn these things, what because to be sincere, it will take what long time what to learn what this. But if you cannot what learn what this, then I will advise you to always work with somebody who is a professional what in the game to always what assist you. So that being said, now you have what gain what people's what attention with your attention what grabbing what headline the lead and things like that. The next thing is not that you just want to get attention and they what read, and after what they read they say, oh wow, what a nice product, and they move on, they continue with what they've been doing before. This is not your objective. You want to move people from what lookers, people who read your message, to people who raise up their hand and say, "Hi, I want to buy this product," because you grab their attention in order to feed them with interesting facts about what you want to sell them. You grab their attention in order to build desire in their mind for what you want to sell for your product, and after building what the desire for them to now what buy that product or to do something that will move them closer to buying what that's your product. And this is what is just simple summary, the basics of what marketing, effective what marketing. And that's been what said. So now we've talked about the aspect of what building getting what attention. The next thing is what creating what message that is what interesting, emotionally what uh uh interesting, and what and that will build what desire. And that is why this next what slide is about building what emotional interest and desire for your product. One thing that what I want you to keep this at the back of your mind if you're a business owner. People only buy something because they want to satisfy their emotional what desire. It is emotional desire that drives people into action. Which action? To buy what something. Let's say somebody is let's say somebody what let's say wants to buy what a food, it's not because what the person just want to eat a food. Why the person is buying a food? The person wants to satisfy what the desire of what hunger. The person wants to satisfy the desire for what enjoyment. Maybe he has enjoyed that particular type of what food before. He wants to get that same what enjoyment again. That is why he's buying what food. And that is why you see that what somebody, let's say the person is what is sick and is hungry, but because let's say he doesn't have what appetite again, the food will be in his front, his favorite what food, but still yet he will not be able to what he will not want to eat it because now he's eating it, the food doesn't have what taste again. That means that's what enjoyment of what food is no more there. That means in the first place, the person what eats the food because of what the enjoyment he gets from the food and from what the satisfaction of hunger that he gets from what the food. And that is what you must remember. People buy your product not because of the product itself, but because of what its desire they have in their what in their mind, emotional desire that they want to satisfy, and they are seeing your product as going as a vehicle to satisfying that what desire. So that being said, now it is now important for you. What are the desires that what people want to satisfy? And that's so as a business owner, you're supposed to do it. You are supposed to know this. And I'm going to more of like use there is a guy called Drew Eric Whiteman, is the author of a book called Cash Advertising. It's a very good book on marketing. In his book, he made mention of some 8 primary desires of human. Primary in the sense that what these are the basic desire that what humans are biologically programmed to satisfy. Almost everything that humans are doing, they are doing it in order to satisfy what these basic what desires. That is why you call them what the LF8, the life what basic desire. Number one, he said what desire for survival, enjoyment of life, and what life extension. Who doesn't desire what this? This is why we are what living. People want to what survive, and that is why if you're selling what a product, let's say health what product, you should be looking into what channeling your product into what this what desire for survival, enjoyment of what their life and life extension. Number two desire he made mention is what enjoyment of what food and what beverage. You say he didn't say what eating of what food. It's not about the eating, it's about enjoying what the food. Freedom from what? Number three, freedom from fear, pain, and what danger. This is another what basic desire and what in the life of what people. People want to be free from fear, they want to be free from pain, they want to be free from danger. So if your product can appeal to this desire, this is what moves people to what act. Sexual what companionship. If you are selling a product that is related to what relationship, comfortable what living what condition. This is what human what desire. Human being want to be comfortable. The desire to be superior, to be winning, to be what above, to be more of like up to the what up to his mate and what things like that, to be better than others. Is human what desire. Desire for what love and protection, care and protection of their loved one is part of what human what deep what desire. And finally, number 8, he made mention of what social what approval. Human being is a social animal, and most of the things that they are doing, they want social what approval. So these are the basic what desires that we are biologically what programmed with, and it's, they are telling you that what your product you should be channeling them to what satisfying what desire. You should be showing the benefit of your product, how they will help what your customer to satisfy one of this what desire. Apart from the basic life desires, he mentioned the secondary what desire. What he mean by secondary desire are more of like desire that we later learn. That means they are not biologically programmed with us. That means we learn to satisfy them in the sense that he made mention of like what 8 of them or 9 of them, like desire to be what informed. People want to be informed. Curiosity. I just made mention of what curiosity before. Cleanliness of body and what surrounding. Efficiency, convenience. People want to be convenient. Dependability, quality. People want something that is of what quality. Uh expression of what beauty, uh, desire to more of like profit, to get profit, to yes, that is what income, to have what money is part of what secondary what desire. And why you would think what desire for money or profit is a basic desire in human being, but still yet it is a learn what desire, because somebody that is what that wants to what get the money, that wants to make the money. Why did he want to get the money? If you go back to the basic what desire, because he knows that what the money is going to give him what social what approval. People more of like want to relate with people that are rich. People what respect what people that are rich. So he wants to get money to get to be what approved what by people. He wants to get money. He wants to make money in order to what to care and protect what his families and what loved one, to take care of them. He wants to make money in order to be superior. That means to be better than what others, to be winning, and to keep up with what other people that he's looking up to. He wants to make money because what he wants to live what a comfortable what life. Things like this. That means the desire to what for economy to make money is more of like a desire that is not as important as what this. That means is doing all is doing to what to make money is just doing them to what satisfy what this primary what desires, and that is why you call what this what the primary what human what desire. And what is the simple what thing that I just want you to what get from this is that what these eight are the basic what human what desires, and your product, you see your product as a vehicle. These are the things that people desire, which they want to satisfy. So you should use your product as a vehicle for them to satisfy what this desire. That means they know that they cannot satisfy what this desire until what this is the product that will help me what satisfy what the desire. For example, in the case of the food, it is the food that will help them what satisfy the desire for hunger, and it is what the food that will help them what satisfy the desire for what enjoyment. That is what how you should be looking at what, and that is what the basis of what marketing what campaign. So, and after what they've desired what the product, it is now your responsibility. Now you've desired what I've grab your attention. I've feed you with what interesting what fact and what information. I've built your desire for what this particular for something, and I've shown you. It is now left for me to show you that what my product is a vehicle that is going to what allow you satisfy your desire. And if you truly want to satisfy what that particular what desire, then I'm giving you what a solution, a product that will help you what satisfy. The next thing is just for you to give them what a reason to what satisfy their desire. That is by you calling them what buy this product to satisfy what your desire, if you truly desire what that particular what thing. And this is just like a simple summary of the basis of what of marketing, effective what marketing. So that being said, before I round up on what that, there's just one aspect too that is important to market. Marketing is what very what wide. Copywriting is very what wide, but I cannot what explain what all that for you. But I just want you to get the basis. So that being said, there's another what thing too that is also what important for your marketing what campaign to be effective, and that is for you to target the right people with the right message. What this means is that the people that are hungry for your product, let's say they have the problem that your product solve, or they have the desire that your product satisfy, they are not just one person. They have what different what category. Let's say you are in the natural what health what line, and you're selling what natural cure for what ulcer. The people that are ideal for your product, they are not just one person. They are what they have what different what category. Number one, you have what some people who after trying different what product, they finally what discovered what your product, which and after discovering your product, they found that your product is the best that they've seen. And after saying that, they've bought once, they've bought what another what times. Now they are your customers. And anytime their ulcer comes up again, the next person they are thinking is what is you. This is one category of your of your ideal audience. Secondly, there are still some category of people who are struggling with ulcer. They've tried different products before, and now they know about your product. Maybe because they've seen testimonials of other customers of yours. They've seen case studies of the journey of other people with your product. They've seen the statistics, the sales statistic of other people who have benefited from your product. They've known that you are trustworthy and things like that. And they are considering that, no, I should try this particular product. Maybe this product is going to be the final solution to my problem. These are people, they are considering your product. This is another category of people. Then we have another category of people. These are people that they know that they have ulcer, because ulcer is is bothering, is disturbing their life, and maybe they've tried different solution. They've used they've used pharmaceutical pills. They've tried different diet. They've tried different things, but up till now they've not known about your product yet. They don't know about you. They're still strangers to you. They don't know your product exists. This is another category too. There is still another category of people who, let's say they just get diagnosed that, let's say they went to the hospital and they just get diagnosed that they have ulcer. So they've been struggling with pains before and they don't know the cause of the pain, and they go to the hospital, and in the hospital they just diagnose them that they have ulcer. That means they are just knowing in their life that they just have ulcer. And maybe they've not even tried any solution. They don't know that there are different solutions for ulcer before. So this is another category of people, category 4. And there's still another category of people. Let's say this category 5 is just somebody that is he has ulcer, but he doesn't even know that he has ulcer. Maybe yesterday he slept, no, he couldn't sleep because of pain, the agonizing stomach pain, the back pain, but he doesn't know that he has ulcer, because nobody has told him that he has ulcer. And there are a lot of things that can cause back pain, the stomach the chest pain. So maybe he just thought anything might have caused. Maybe he will even go and use ordinary pain reliever. He doesn't even know that he has ulcer. Let's say this last category of person who doesn't know that he has ulcer, and is still part of your ideal audience, because he has the problem that your product can solve. And now you meet this kind of person who doesn't know that he has ulcer. He doesn't even know different solution for ulcer, and you are telling him that, hey, my product being the best natural cure for ulcer in town. A lot of 100 and something people have tried it before, and you have a 24-hour 50% off from this particular ulcer product. You are telling that person that. The next thing is that he will be looking at you. Did I tell you that I have ulcer? How do you know that I have ulcer? Because the message doesn't He was not going to find the message relevant, because it doesn't even know that he has ulcer. This is a good message, effective message, but is not the right audience for that kind of message. There is a different kind of message that you can share to him. That kind of message is supposed to go to another audience in this 5 category. That means this is another bottleneck in writing marketing campaign, which a lot of people find problem with. And there is a legendary copywriter. His name is Eugene Schwartz, something like that. I can't pronounce the name very well. So he came up with awareness audience awareness level. You being able to more of separate the different awareness level of your audience. People who have the problem that your product is solving. The number one is unaware audience. People who don't even know that they have the problem. but they don't know that what they have the what problem. Just like what the last category of what person that what I made mention of. He has what ulcer, but he doesn't even know that what he has it. So he's in what unaware what state. There's a kind of what message that is meant for that kind of what person. Then secondly, we have what problem what aware audience. This is somebody that just what got to know that what he has the problem that he has what the problem that what your product can what solve. Like in the example of what, let's say what he just got diagnosed that what he has what ulcer. Now for the first time in his life, he is knowing that what now he's suffering from what ulcer. That is what somebody in what in problem what aware what stage. And the moment somebody what knows that what he has a what problem, the next thing he will start doing is what start looking what for solution. And this is what will move the person to what solution what aware what audience. And maybe after what he got diagnosed that what he has ulcer, maybe at the hospital they gave him what a pill what to take. And maybe after taking the pill for like for some time, the pill only worked for some weeks. And after some weeks, the ulcer what comes back what again. And let's say he had about some what nutritional what dieting what process that can what take care of what ulcer. Maybe he has gone to try what that one too. But up till now he has not what discovered your own what product. That kind of what person to you is a what a solution what aware what audience. The number four is what problem what aware. And that is what another what category. Let's say after trying what different what solution is now hearing about your own natural what cure for what ulcer. Now seeing what the testimonials of what people who have what used your product and who have what gotten what relief from your product. Is seeing what case studies, is seeing statistics, is seeing your authority in the what in the field of what natural what cure for what ulcer. Now this person now is now aware of your product and maybe is now considering whether should I try this product or should I not what try this product. Is finding a reason. What uh is finding, let's say, like a reason that is going to what make him what uh trust your product and what more of like want to try what your product. This kind of person is in the product aware what stage. And finally we have what most aware what audience. Let's say now after he has what learned a lot of things, seen testimonials, seen case study, seen reviews, seen a lot of people talking about your how effective your own ulcer this thing. And finally he made up his mind, okay, let me to try what this product. And after trying it, he was surprised it was so effective what for him. And now is in which stage is a most aware audience because he has tried it. And anytime what the problem what comes up again, now the next person is thinking about is still what is you. This kind of what person is now what a most aware what audience. These are different what awareness level. And the different what it is somebody in this what most aware what audience that you should be telling that what okay, in the next 20 hours I'm giving you what a 50% what price what slash for the product. He already knows that what the product what is effective. All he's looking for is one what offer, an incredible what offer, an opportunity for him to more of like what spend less to get what he wants. And this is what the kind of what person that what the first message that you told the unaware audience. This is the kind of what person that what needs that kind of what message. That means what the messaging you need to learn about what audience what awareness what level. I cannot what explain what that in detail because but I have there's thing around 2022 I created a guide. I call it audience awareness and targeting guide. Yes, I'm going to what give it to you for free. It's really going to more of like help you, most especially for you to know how to what craft the right message for the right kind of what people. Most especially if you have what because I created it in such a way that it appeals more to people that have their business online and they have website and they are doing a lot of what marketing, what campaign, running advertisement and things like that. But still yet, even if you don't have website, you are not running a marketing campaign, you're still going to benefit from the guide. So I'm going to give it to you for free by the end of this challenge. So it's going to be my fourth gift for you. In the beginning of this challenge, I say I have 5 different gifts for anybody who participates in this channel. So I'm going to make this the fourth gift for you. So that being said, after this video, you can go grab it. It's free. I just want your business to grow. So that being said, this is what is going to take us to the this is what challenge. You should know that what growing a business requires knowledge of what effective what marketing and what aspect of copywriting. Yes, you can have the best what product, you can have the best service, but if you don't know how to market it what effectively, if you don't have the basic what knowledge of what writing what effective what copy, you will still what find it what a bit what difficult to more of like what sell that product. So it's something that as a business owner, it's either you take time to learn about marketing and copywriting, at least to promote your product. And if you cannot what to do that, I will advise you to always work with somebody who is a professional in marketing and what copywriting to assist you to work with you in order to craft what effective what copy for your marketing message and what marketing campaign for your product or your service. So that being said, this is going to take us to the end of what the 6th challenge. And if you've been following this challenge, you know we have what one more challenge left, because I call this 7 days grow my business what challenge. So in the day 7, with this now we've talked about most of what the things that you because now we move you from just what doing research to you now what creating what effective what marketing what campaign that you will use to sell your product, that you will use to sell your service. But after that, I think we are through. But in the last challenge, there are still some valuable information that I think I should share with you, which I know you're going to find valuable. So I'm not going to tell you much about it. So I will just advise you not to miss out on that last challenge, which is going to be day 7 challenge. So that being said, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to comment the most important thing that you learned from this particular challenge and the overall what 7 days for my business challenge. So that being said, I appreciate your time and I sincerely hope that what you will use this information to grow your business. So that being said, thank you very much for spending your time with me. I remain myself, Abdul Moiz Hassan Yusuf. Thank you. See you in the last challenge.